Hi guys, welcome back. Yeah, I'm making another video. I'm not completely disappearing. In my last video, I showed off some levels that I have finished, but like deleted off the servers or like, you know, my old levels. This video will be about my unfinished levels. I have a ton of unfinished levels from, you know, when I started, gathered them all together in a list. I'll go from oldest to newest. So stick around till the end to see like the newer and juicy stuff that I will probably finish. Maybe. I'll just commentate on it if I have plans to finish stuff, but yeah. So the oldest level that has a bit of decoration in it is Little Fluid, and we'll just start it off here. I mean, it has like a little bit of decoration, right? I did some movements in the blocks and stuff. The rain in the background goes down really slowly, which is kind of funny. Yeah. The little like gate opening was pretty cool. Yeah, that's it. Like, you know, my older stuff. I wasn't as good as I am now, obviously. What is this? Okay. I like the sun in the background. There's also crazy colors. Okay, well, let's go to the next one. Oh yeah, so this was a money-themed level that I never finished. It started with like the Mario coin in the background that I animated and stuff. You know, it looks pretty cool. I like how the money like piles up on the right. Ooh, we have to avoid the spikes. Oh. That was a cool transition. What are these blocks? They are filled to the brim with like random objects. Oh, we're in the desert now. Let's go. Okay, little cool build up. Boom. I hate everything. Yeah, it uses that song. Oh my god, the blocks are back. This gameplay is bad. Okay. Yeah, that's it. What are these triggers? What are these triggers doing? So I just made like just normal blocks and filled them to the brim with just random objects. Yeah, my part of a collab. This was for a collab. I don't think the collab ever got finished, but this was like one of the first cool boss fights I made. And look at that guy go. I think I made this even before like that Juniper level that I made. I'm no clipping anyways. I'm just no clipping through the boss. Oh, and he dies at the end. Honestly, that guy kind of reminds me of the eye from I Spy now. Am I crazy? Maybe I always had the idea inside of me. I think this was also for a collab. This was supposed to be an extreme demon. As you can see, I am not building modern. I'm building whatever this is. I didn't stick to one style yet. And my cool logo. Oh, the logo's gonna roll away. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Yeah, just everything on blending. It looks it looks so funny. Okay, let's see this. Oh, this was supposed to be like a really cool boss fight. This is with like Milky Ways. Oh, look at the evil bat doer in the background. And he disappears and the level starts and there's nothing anymore. The song is so good though. Yeah, this was also probably for a collab. I can't even play this, it's like too hard. That background is kinda cool. I think I made all of that. Also, you see that like double speed portal in the beginning? How it goes down like that? I think I like did this the first time in this level. And shamelessly I would steal that years in the future. With a certain level I made afterwards. Pay close attention to the green portal. That's the same thing. It doesn't go directly onto the player, it like goes beneath like before, but you know, reason why I did that in Ice Spice, I think because I like did that like back then as well. Ah, what's this? Bamboozled. What are these attempts? Wait. What is this? Attempt 1, attempt 8, attempt 44. That's kind of cool. Somebody should do that in the level. Okay, who are these guys? They look cool. The eyes are like Cuphead inspired. I don't think there's much more to it. Okay, you go down here. What is this gameplay? Why? Yeah, that's the same question I'm asking, man. Okay, so this was a collab called Autism, and this was my part. This actually got, like, my part got finished in this, but I don't think the level ever got finished. Yeah, this is my part, and you can kind of tell I was a little bit of a Danceman fanboy. Go to be honest, stay healthy. I was a bit of a Danceman fanboy, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's, you know, the skulls and the blocks, like, all the movements and stuff, the random jokes in the part that I was inspired by Danceman at the time. Go to be honest, stay healthy. Honestly, I like that. That's a cool transition. Und 9 circles. Is this the first time I tried 9 circles? Oh, I think I only built a pre-drop. I don't think this has the actual 9 circles part in it. I made an actual 9 circles part like later. But this pre-drop is pretty cool. As you can see, it's like also like kind of like glow style. A lot of glow. Yeah, and this is like the ship gameplay with the pillars and stuff. Very reminiscent to like 9 circles levels. Spider. Okay. Well, it's not a ball, so it's a little bit different. Okay, this level is interesting because at the beginning of my like GD days, I talked a lot in the GD Discord server, and this level was basically like an attempt to like make a level dedicated to some friends I made on Jump to Dash Discord server. So it has like random like other people in it. Yeah, Dark Gamma in the background. And yeah, I never finished this because like I went way too ambitious, and I and I think the last part is also a little bit silly. Ooh, Moda, Vex. I think Vex is still around. This decoration looks like kinda okay. A little bit messy. Not only a little bit, this is like very messy. Oh, the city part. This part is pretty cool. What is that? What's that in the background? Not gonna lie, to be honest, okay? Whatever that means. City, I guess. I was so nonchalant. Oh, also CN, that stands for cheese nuggets. My old name. Yeah, I think this is pretty much it. How many objects does that background take, like, in this part? Because, like, all these, like, individual, like, windows have, like, glow on them. Yeah, I wanna select all of it. 6,600 objects. Oh my god. I figured it was like a really high number because I remember when I built this part, I built it on like a Mac, like a MacBook Air, and it started to lag at this part, and I think that was like kind of the reason I stopped building this, because I just had not enough experience to like optimize and kind of like went way too ambitious with this level. Okay, what's this? Scary hour. Oh, it says go, wait, it says go back. Yeah, go back. Oh. Eyeballs trapped in a lonely vessel. I think the song isn't allowed for use anymore. The blocks look pretty cool though, and the blood in the background. Damn, this looks scary. Oh, I think that's it. Yeah. Honestly, this first part with like the movements and stuff is pretty good. I like how it looks. Still kind of like Danceman-esque with like all the skulls and stuff. Back on track. I made a Back on Track remake, and years later, Audiovisual would shamelessly steal that and make an event level. Yeah, although like the gameplay is obviously very different. Well, all these numbers. Dude, there's so many movements and stuff. It's like all glitching. It's also a Dirty Paws remix that has like a drop and stuff here. Alright. Oh yeah, this is not very similar to Back on Track, but it uses like a Back on Track remix. Okay, next one. Oh yeah, this is like, you know, the standard kind of modern level you see in feature tab. I never finished building this. I think I gave this to a friend of mine to upload and get a rate, but I think they like didn't really finish it well. They made like a very lackluster part at the end, so it like never got featured. Yeah, it like ends here. I do like how it looks visually, but you know, it's a little boring. I'm pretty sure this is like the last time I've ever like made something cutesy like this. This is Thing, made in a day. Thing. Oh. I think this was for like a contest or something. This is pretty cool. I like the background. Also, why are there fish there? It's still very messy, although the colors are pretty cool. The rotating blocks. Next one. Oh yeah, this is like this was my first attempt at like making like actual 9 circles, I'm pretty sure. Like the wave game mode. Oh my god, why is there so much glow everywhere? Oh wait, I wanna play this again. I think it's inspired by one level called like ZXY circles or something, and I put like way too much glow. Way too much glow on the object. Okay, next one. Bizarre Blizzard. So if you watch my other video, I had a level called Blizzards that I made. That's like, you know, with like the mountain in the background and sands randomly pops up. I decided to make a sequel, but I never finished it. Rainbow letters. Honestly, this looks pretty cool, but again, I let myself inspire. I let myself inspire a lot by Danceman. Like this part with like the good luck, the saw blades with the lava inside of it. That's like exactly what Danceman did. I don't know why I like Danceman stuff so much. I mean, he's a good creator. It also says here, see, it's the same as the other level. It's the prequel. It says Mount Silver. I think those random icons here are like friends of mine. I like the mountain in the background. That art looks pretty cool. Okay, next one. 9 circles work. Okay, I think this was my first attempt to actually like make a serious 9 circles level, even though it was still like kind of in my style. I like the vaporwave background with the sun, and the big ground looks pretty cool. Oh, I almost messed it up. I did mess it up. Oh, I'm back. Oh, I messed it up again. Come on. There we go. Okay, prepare yourself for 9 circles. Oh, and I'm messing up the gameplay completely because I'm so bad at wave. Whoa, what the hell is this part? It's like way harder. Calm down, calm down. I think this is... Oh yeah, I remember. This is a collab between a friend who made a layout for me. But the reason they made a layout was because he made an extreme demon layout. Like, this was my attempt at making my first extreme demon, but I never finished it because I feel like the issue with like extreme demons is like they have so many like blocks and stuff that you need to obstruct the player, so you have to decorate more. Like, decorating an extreme demon genuinely is harder than decorating an easier level, because in easier levels you don't need as many structures and as many assets, so you can like copy paste more and stuff. Generally it's like harder to like decorate an extreme demon. But let's see, I decorated like a little bit. Oh, I remember this. Who's that? Who's this fellow? Everybody's saying I'm milking Ice Pie since my release of that I'm like putting ice in everywhere. This is solid proof that I've always been obsessed. I don't know how much clearer it can be. This is literally like Ice Pie. I like the reveal because in the beginning you think it's a moon, and then it just like turns red and it's like an eyeball, and it's like, ooh, scary reveal. Okay, next one. Shift dash. Yeah, I think this was just kind of like a little mini game idea I had where you use spacebar and up arrow, or like the two sides of the screen if you're on mobile. Is this like kind of a rhythm game? This is like kind of like similar to spoilers to Deltarune Chapter 3. This is kind of like the little mini game you play when you're in a band. The themes would change, and I was planning to like add backgrounds and stuff to the individual parts. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Next level, temple. Oh my god, look, wait, that looks so cute. Oh, look at me go! I have a little torch in my hand and exploring the wilderness. I don't think I'll ever finish this level either, even though this level's pretty cool. Let me enable the audio a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now you can hear the music for this as well. And I messed it up. Honestly, so far it's pretty cool. Oh, you see the Moai statue in the background? Oh, it disappears. Oh, dude, I honestly, I kind of peaked with this gameplay. The gameplay in that part is like pretty cool. Oh, the vaporwave part. This part is a little bit random. I don't know why I made this. Okay, so this level you're about to fight against like a Moai boss fight. The funny thing is I misspelled "you're dead." I spelled Yuri. The little animation with the eye is pretty cool though. Yeah, and you basically fight against it. Consider, by the way, this is still 2.1. Nefarious tomfoolery. What? Oh, I think 2.2 broke the dash orbs. It should be fixed now. Yeah, I don't know what I was cooking with this one. I just wanted to make like a random level with like rainbows in the blocks. I like the name Nefarious Tomfoolery. I think somebody said that once and I thought it was really funny. Cynical. Okay, so this level, this is the moment I found out that Tanger, the artist that made the music for, you know, I Spy. And I was so excited because I love Tanger's songs. So I like made this level with one of the music tracks. Yeah, I don't know what this level was supposed to be. There's some brain in the background, but I think I just like didn't really like the decoration I made. But this gameplay is cool. What the hell? Spam 50 times? That's impossible. Yeah, if I would have finished this level, I probably would have never made I Spy. Which is kind of interesting. Next one. Oh yeah, this is a collab with a friend of mine, AG Silver, that we never finished, or you know, I never finished my parts. Maybe like one day he'll finish my part and upload it, because he actually like finished his parts. Yeah, this is 2.1 still. I like the little beginning with the clock in the background, like ticking, boom, to like midnight for some reason. I don't, does it make sense? Maybe. Alright, this is the unfinished levels of unfinished levels. This level is called Elysium, and I basically built this for the same contest as Change of Scene was made for, which means it had like 2 separate paths. And I started on this and never finished it because I got really burnt out after making this. And you'll see why. I basically made like really intricate blocks with a lot of movements and stuff, with like a lot of details. You go through here. Yeah, and the level is called Elysium, as you can see. This transition, by the way, is like really cool. And there's a second path in this. So if you go down in the beginning, you knock down this like potion, and the moment you knock it down, like mushrooms spring out of everywhere, as you can see. There's a mushroom on the side of the screen, and like everything kind of like breaks down, and Elysium basically turns into Fungi Elysium. See how the like E is like crossed out? Basically the reason why I didn't finish this was because it was too ambitious and I got a major burnout. And I basically didn't do anything for months. After I came back to the game after like failing to make this, I built I Spy. I don't know if I Spy released after or before Change of Scene. I'm pretty sure it came out a little bit before. Yeah, then I saw like, you know, Change of Scene and stuff, and I was like, okay, well, I'm happy that I didn't compete in the contest because Blee is obviously like so much better of a creator than me. If I finished this level, if I went through, part of the reason why I like didn't want to finish it as well was not just because I had like intricate details and stuff. Also, I just didn't find the theme that interesting. I didn't like the song as much that I picked for this. Yeah, the theme was kind of boring. I wanted to do something experimental. I wanted to do something that spoke to me. Something that like, instead of just making like the tech design that I did in Broken Game Boy already. And yeah, then I just wanted to make something unique, and basically that's how I Spy was born. That's why I Spy is also so simple in terms of its design, because I was tired of just like over cramming objects. Yeah, I just like quit this and then made I Spy instead, and that level blew up, which is like crazy. If I finished this level, I Spy would have never existed and I would have probably not been as popular. Alright. Next one. Also, this all still 2.1, the prototype. I think I made a YouTube short about this. And honestly, this looks still pretty good. Like, this is still 2.1, but oh, an eyeball in the background. I like the spiral. The whole gimmick of this level obviously is like, I used these objects a lot. As you can see in the background, there's a bunch of these. In the blocks themselves, they are just made out of this like one certain object. And yeah, like it gives it a pretty cool aesthetic. I don't think I'll ever finish this in particular, but maybe one day I'll revisit the idea of like making a level with like a lot of like, you know, these objects, because I feel like they give like a certain aesthetic. 9 worlds. Okay, so this was my attempted collab with a Blee. Yeah, you heard it right, folks. I intended to collab with Blee for some kind of contest. Not only Blee, it was a collab with Blee and Splinter25. Splinter25, also an amazing creator. So yeah, this was like everything that Blee had. He made this, which looks already like amazing. I'm pretty sure in this level I don't have any, I think I deleted the original level where I had all my gameplay. However, I still have a video of it, which you can look at now. You know, what I made in that part looked pretty cool, but yeah, we never finished this level because I think it was also just too ambitious. Decoration I made in that part wasn't really in my comfort zone. Skullbreaker. Okay, so this level is the last level I made in 2.1 before 2.2 came out. I made this days before 2.2 came out. It was kind of Hollow Knight themed. As you can see, the blocks are very Hollow Knight-esque. Yeah, that's basically it. The cool thing is though, like the blocks they look really good still. I really like them. What I did, I basically used like commas, like the text objects, and this is like probably some like line, and then I formed them together to make like a block. Also, look at the candle, the fire holders and stuff. Like those look really cool. The spikes and stuff. Honestly, like yeah, I cooked with this design. And this level is the first thing I made in 2.2. When 2.2 came out, I was excited and I started making stuff. I think like before this I made like a couple of like 2.2 layouts, got like familiar with the new triggers and stuff. But this was the first decoration I did, which is pretty interesting. It's like kind of like a castle. See like a heart fountain. You go inside and out. And look at the eyeball in the background, just looked at you, but pay close attention to the eyeball. It's gone now. The moment it was behind the pillar, it disappeared, which is like a really cool detail. Also, I like the chandeliers. Basically, this is an animated object, but in 2.2 you could like freeze frame the animated objects to have it like only display a certain frame. And I use those objects to make like this chandelier, which looks pretty cool. The blocks look pretty cool. I don't think this will ever get finished. Well, this level, we all know what level this is, right? Decay, Decay, Decay. The big old question, when are you gonna finish Decay? The answer is, I probably... This level, obviously, is the Among Us level that I teased in like my some April Fool's video. I said like this is like the new top 1 Among Us themed. But yeah, I don't think this will ever get finished, even though the song is really good. There's like a part like later in, because this level was supposed to be a mega collab, and then it was like the first time where I like hosted the mega collab. I just didn't build enough up, like I didn't build up enough motivation for the other people to build anything. So I kind of just like became motivated myself. Honestly, that part looks pretty cool. I like the eyeballs. Room. Yeah, this level was pretty cool. I don't think I've ever shown it on this channel. Maybe in a stream. I kind of want to finish this. This level is pretty cool. I like the music. Also, she's cute. That transition goes kind of crazy. This is something I started because I was very obsessed with a certain game called Nobby's Number Factory, and I started like making a level themed around it. Will I ever finish this? I don't think I'll finish this, but it looks pretty cool. I like the little nubbies, they look so cute. Oh, bro. Also, I like this song. Maybe I'll finish this one day. I doubt it. I don't think I'll actually finish this. My main priorities right now are gears. I showed this off in the last video. If you want to see this, check it out. I actually made a community post about this as well. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed to see my old unfinished levels. Yeah, I've always had an obsession with eyeballs, alright? It was before iSpire. It was already a thing. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna go back to creating, I guess. I probably should. Alright.